大家好，欢迎大家来到 Meet Please。那今天我们的嘉宾非常的特别 ，Avrl， 先请您跟大家做下自我介绍吧。Can you introduce yourself to the audiences?
Hello， 你好，你好，我是说英文的解说 Overwatch League， 然后今天我们做一个英文的采访。
But your Chinese amazing.
Yeah.
Why?
I am born in China, but I grew up in New Zealand.
So your parents are
Chinese.
I'm just wondering your first reaction when you heard that once again was built.
I was like, thank God. I mean, we want to see the team again, you know. I think one of the fan favorite teams of all time, and I don't know if the Chinese fans know, but from the Western fans, the English-speaking fans, this team, when they were the Hangzhou Spark, when they were Team China at the Overwatch World Cup, they were like honestly one of the most favorite teams. Had one of the biggest fan bases, genuinely. If you saw the footage from the Overwatch League finals in Toronto last year, when the Spark were playing, they had probably some of the loudest cheers of any team.
Really?
At the venue, yeah. I think everyone likes an underdog team that is, not necessarily the favorites, but they're a very talented team that are entertaining to watch, and a team that kind of just, a team that wants to be able to play their way and by their rules and not necessarily follow what other teams are doing.
Follow the meta.
Yeah, follow the meta super closely. They're going to play to their strengths, so they're going to win their own way and have a lot of success doing that, kind of just proving that, hey, we can have our own team's identity and we can use that to find a lot of success. And getting the 2 reverse sweeps in a row last year, being able to overcome a lot of the adversity in that regard as well was I think really touching for the Western fans, the English fans, and they really liked the team. And I think also an underrated part is they really liked the color scheme. The sort of pink color scheme was very unique.
I just want to say that, so it's not the pink things.
Yeah. So yeah, the fans liked that a lot. And I saw the jerseys for this event for World Cup with the once again jersey. They brought the pink back, so I think the fans will like that too.
So once again, they are in the Group B, and Group B have so many Saudi Arabia players. Maybe we have a long story with them. Is there anything you want to say about this group?
I think the script writers did a really good job. I think I don't know that there was any level of scripting where they actually tried to put the teams with interesting storylines in the same group. But if it's an accident, it's a very good accident. But yeah, obviously, most importantly, you have, I think, Twisted Minds in the group has the majority of the Team Saudi Arabia players from the Overwatch World Cup from last year. And so that's a really interesting matchup on its own. But then Team Falcons on top of that with Surma Jet in the group is also really interesting. So that storyline is going to be really important. And I'm glad that these teams are going to get to play, because it'll be maybe a bit of redemption for, once again, in those players. It's a group that I think, once again, have a very good shot of making out of, because you have to come top 3 in the group. So I would expect that they should be top 3 in the group.
I know that everyone was expecting the chance to take this revenge. Maybe we can see it in the Group B. So, in your perspective, which team is the champion? Not only the Group B, but also the whole game.
Yeah, I think that it's the same team for both Group B and the whole tournament, so you can probably guess. I have Falcons as my number 1 right now,
Falcons.
Even above Crazy Raccoons. And I think for me, the reasoning for that is just understanding where I think the meta is right now from talking to a few teams and seeing where the scrims and practice is going. It's looking like a sort of meta which is going to favor teams with 2 flex DPS players that can play like the Tracer and the Echoes, kind of that kind of style. Less of a hit scan style where, Lip traditionally on Crazy Raccoons has been one of the main carry players, but he's not going to be able to play as a lot of his main hit scan heroes. He's going to be, probably just stuck on Tracer. Now, he's a good Tracer player, but he's not on the level of Stalker or Proper. And Falcon's just more geared to be able to play on the DPS side, also think on the tank side. I think I trust Harmon a bit more than Max on the D.Va, and I know D.Va's going to be probably quite an important hero for this meta. So for those reasons, and I think in some small way, maybe the home crowd advantage helps a little bit, because Team Falcons is Saudi Arabian org, but they're also the biggest Saudi Arabian team because they're super well funded, they're super well liked in domestically here, and right now the club championship, at the time of us speaking before Overwatch has actually started, Team Falcons as an organization is actually number 1 of the club championship ranking. So, a lot of support behind that team and the organization and their fans. So Crazy Raccoon might not have that level of support Falcons will. And also I think how Falcons have more to prove, they probably have a little bit more drive and motivation to sort of beat Crazy Raccoon, take a bit of revenge on them, having lost to Crazy Raccoon so many times. So yeah, there's a lot of things going for Falcons this event that I think will help them out.
So there's a question I always want to ask you. you put the video to other commentators, the video about me and Gushu. That video, your eyes.
That video.
Yes.
The video.
So can you tell me your, first reaction, your first thought when you see the title of the videos coming into your mind?
I thought it was just really funny because it was kind of random. It was a video of you and Gushu going to the expo of very cultured topics, and it was just randomly posted on the Western Forums Reddit, where all the fans of Overwatch and competitive Overwatch hang out, and it was just like a not like the normal thing you would see on that forum, not like the normal kind of topic you would see talked about amongst Western fans. So it's just kind of funny thing. It's like, hi, let's take a look at what the Chinese, scene is doing. Let's take a look at what Gushu is doing, and he's going to an adult expo with Xiao Strong. It's like, that's very random and weird, but it was really, it was just interesting. I think
they like it.
I think so. Everyone thought it was like, I don't think no one said anything bad about it. Everyone just thought it was like an interesting, weird thing. So
I'm glad you guys love
showed a bit more of the personality that we've never seen from the two of you. So
Gushu is a very interesting player, and he always go to the different expos, animation, that expo, something he likes a lot.
So he just dragged you along. That's what happened. So you can say it was his fault. You're like, it wasn't my idea. It's Gushu's idea. He wanted to go.
Yeah, he won the tickets and he can buy it. So he just asked me, hey Wendy, can you get the tickets for me? And I want to go to that expo. And I said, maybe I'll help you. So I just get the 2 business tickets for this event. And I told the PR that said that, hi, I want to go to your brand to shoot some videos, and I want to bring a cameraman with me. Maybe can you give me 2 tickets for this expo? And they said, okay, of course. So Gushu is my cameraman. And is this your first time to go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, second time in the Middle East, first time in Saudi Arabia.
So what's your first impression about this country?
Well, it's summer right now, so extremely hot. I think everyone's going to say that, but I don't think I was really ready for how hot it was going to be. I haven't really seen a lot of the actual city yet. We've just been around the hotel.
Yeah.
I went to the actual esports World Cup venue today.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool. I think Saudi Arabia is, well, Riyadh in particular right now, it looks really good at night, actually. I think it looks okay during the day, but at night with all the lights, because, I think the culture here, they do a lot of stuff at night because obviously it's going to cool down a bit. It's not going to be as hot. And you can really just see that. You can really see the nightlife in terms of things being open, how much lighting there is, how much attention they pay to how good things look at night, and how active things are at night. Yeah, you really see that in the culture. So that's looked pretty good so far. But hopefully I get a chance to go around the city a bit more and have a look and get a bit more of an opinion.
And the final questions for Kevin. Can you say something to your Chinese fans in Chinese?
哇，第一次跟中国的粉丝打招呼每次你们见我，如果你见过我，我都是说英文我用一点英文。
Okay.
我很 appreciate 你们的 support 如果你们认识我，因为我在那个 Western Side， 有的时候我觉得。应该，如果你是一个中国的粉丝，可能有点困难看那些英文的视频或那边的 broadcast， 所以谢谢。如果你知道我是谁，
他们会知道你是谁的。等这个视频发出来之后，他们都会知道，哇，英文流有一个这么棒的会中文的解说，是我们的老朋友。
我也去2019年去上海做一个 broadcast，那边是 Pacific Showdown， 所以我在上海做一个 Overwatch cast。
也是希望你下次再有机会来到中国。Thanks for joining me this interview.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Say a lot, share a lot your opinions about this event, about once again about the whole things, and maybe we can have this interview for another times. And I'm so enjoying to talking with you.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
你有看过我睡觉的视频吗？
是，每次我去哔哩哔哩，我看守望先锋，你的脸就在那睡觉，就第一个 video 就是你的脸在那睡觉，每次真的。
No way！
我打开哔哩哔哩找守望先锋，有你的脸就在那儿。
No！
我看的 view 很高，哇，这么多人都看到你睡觉。
40万，40万！我希望其他的 commentators 没有看过那个视频，不然我的 first impression is not so good right now。
我不知道他们会不会去过哔哩哔哩，可能不是那个，就是你跟古雪去那 Idol Expo 是第一次，他们看到你，可能是那个。
Thank you， 顾雪。